Thank you, analysts, for that breakdown. As Will.
Right, Team Secret on defense, GE on attack.
Put up the big
Raid
numbers.
boss.
We are here
Olvi
on
raid
Ascent.
boss.
This is Global
Where's he
Esports'
going?
choice. And, you know, based on that comeback and
Gets dropped.
here on Ascent, you know, maybe
dropped
this
the
goes
ghost,
the
buys
distance, and
armor.
maybe it goes to a point where a lot of players are nearing 20 kills if we have a lot of rounds.
Anchi, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank
likely,
you. Hope your stream is
just
good.
given that it seems like GE needed to warm up a little bit on stage, they have been favoring this Ascent even throughout stage 1. A lot of early aggression. Polvi, you have been pinged.
Oh.
Okay, takes a lot of damage for that.
He at least pulls the rotate, angled the Omen Flash out of them. The overall plan of the fake worked pretty well. 4 people and an Omen Flash and a recon.
Let's see how it goes. Wild Oreo here under hell. There's a lot of guys up in heaven. Wild Oreo does get the 1, and Russ trades that one back. So Spike still not in just yet, but they do have the man advantage. A bunch of low health bars, though, on the side of GE. Let's see if they can get this plant down. Yes, they will.
They'll have to watch out. The door's broken early. Russ not quite hearing
it.
Leaves us back open, and now
surely someone. Oh, guys, not like this.
Maybe that's a couple already. Getting it here, done in the pistol round, and Colby's still up. He is going to stop the defuse from coming down.
What's he meant to do? Just hope that he spams?
He's pretty low himself as the smoke will drop. He's just trying to poke onto them, just trying to get the 1 taps, but he's so low and he will be taken out by Indy, who picks up 3
too hard, man.
kills.
Bro, they messed up on site.
Who would have thought Polvi, who takes just an absolute beating on the B side, is actually the last one alive, trying to do whatever he can to clutch up that pistol. But GE, the movement around the map was good. I think the patience,
the overall plan was good.
The overall plan was good. To finish, not rushing in, keeping their eyes trained on Evan. That
just
was
being out in the open here.
But then
someone shooting from the door from far away, so they didn't think they had to like panic too much.
And then they just don't hear the door break in time. Russ getting taken out means that they are even in numbers but lower in health.
Yeah, and then they had what, 2 main? They had 2 main that got smoked off.
Fair enough.
It ended up just being a 3v2 on site.
Towards A, which it does look like we are seeing a bunch of members here from GE going through A, but a couple on catwalk. Going in through tree as the spray does come down. Lightning Fast does get a classic kill.
Yeah, look, these guys on short.
Decisive just going to be the one watching here, but already a kill going to Blaze King as
Hold
well,
up.
and another one from Benkai. What's going on here? They're not checking their corners as they do make in onto A. And he's not going to be able to get more than just the 1.
I mean, they've lost a lot of 1v2s.
Oreo in a 1v3 here in the anti-eco. He gets one, he picks up.
God,
he goes down.
That actually got close.
And Global Esports
56, 34. Alright, so they went for a free pass and face over towards A, and they took so much damage. And then while that was happening, the comms were pretty good.
But as you
got a lot of distance up towards shore.
Getting a bit haphazard, thinking that they can just steamroll through with the superior firepower.
Bro, and Envy is not ready for them to be up short.
They'll learn their lesson the hard way.
Heard someone screaming in the back. Let's go! I mean,
yeah,
it's a big
2 of them
round,
get an
right?
upgrade, so they're in a great position right now. Jesse buys a hero gun, has no armor.
You're on the attacker side, you
and I'll have to go in 3-person aggro, they go 3-person aggro again.
Now Team Secret, there is a surprise Guardian, a hero Guardian in the hands of Jesse Vash. He'll choose to go for the half armor in the next round, but wants to make sure that they can do something, because if you're giving up, you know, a bit of a round win streak early on Ascent.
And that's a gun now, so these guys on A need to relax.
That's not going to be
that
great.
Is
Unfortunately,
mental.
GE
I get it. He's had a lot of them over towards A, and he thinks this is a free gun, but
although generally Killjoy is just
should probably let the person without the gun make a big gamble like this. Shout out to Polvi, just throws the other gun at the map. It's an upgrade.
Here, but Polvi is so ready for
he
this.
did great. Yeah.
Gonna take him down.
Yeah, Polvi tossing that weapon away as well. Or Wild Oreo getting a bit confused as he's trying to pick it up in the smoke. Jeremy, does he sneak through? Kind of the only option he has with the classic, and Lightning Fast waits for it. GE, the focus is now online after that first map. Polvi drops it. Guardian in the hands of Envy. Okay, they're gonna give it to 2G, who has more health. Well, back to Envy.
Yeah. I was gonna say, here they come. They're gonna start the comeback, but it's not looking very likely from here. And he's just gonna hold. Is he? Oh,
he's gonna try to do some damage. You can buy next.
Time, I think he's still just going to look for the exits, but wanted to make it sound like he was leaving. He's not going to be able to pick up anymore.
I mean, it was there was a chance for it. I understand why Jesse's going aggro, right? They called numbers here. They only pretty much didn't know where one person was. And most people do a 4-1
They can
default.
buy whatever they want for the next 2-3 rounds.
Yeah, BlazeKing had like 7,100. Had to buy though. Nice try from Jeremy, but yeah, there's not much to do in this one. Some Guardian.
He played Fracture and unrated. That'll come back next, surely.
So
Fracture
pretty good about their spot here on the attacker side of Ascent. Already 2 rounds. Comes Team Secret.
Fast aggression from Secret.
So much aggression.
Bit of a very
They want to
early
fight A main
tempo change as
every
the defending
single
team.
round.
Normally it would catch people off guard, but GE, they decide, okay, we
Well,
really
there's a
put
nice
them on their
shot onto
back
the
foot.
Sova.
This is a round they
Means the
absolutely
drones
have
don't
to
get to
win
check
if they want to
anywhere.
regain control. So they wait, they go back to their old slow selves, and works out in their favor. I mean, that's a lot of util used, right? None of the Sova util now available. The Paranoia gone as well for 2GE.
That's got to feel pretty rough. They have 3 guys over there towards A, at least, where it does look like GE are setting up. As another one-way does come through, just buying more time, more utility usage. And here comes Polvi, who
Like this, though, the
started
fact
off
they broke the
very
turret
quiet.
over
He was at, like,
towards
0 and
B.
6 at the beginning of the
Now creates the
first
pressure
map, but then
that
eventually
it
he was
can
starting to put up some
see
numbers.
people over towards middle. The very well-timed
See if he
knife.
can do that here once
Duel
again.
link.
Peeking over the top, here comes Benkai, but ooh, he's not able to hit that shot. Jeremy good for 1. Jesse Fast himself, a quick headshot.
Polvi could maybe win the round.
And picks up 2GE. He's continuing to push now,
Oh,
takes
hold
down
up.
Envy.
Yeah.
That's a couple now for Polvi.
These are huge kills because Polvi can basically keep them tied up, and the remaining members can double up as a team. Oreo, is he going to go for the timing here? That would mean that they lose out in numbers, so they might be better off really hunting down Polvi. They know that he's all alone somewhere on the A site.
Oh my god, he's doing unreal.
Polvi's just going to keep hunting himself.
Yeah. He's just out here, a lone wolf. 1 by 1, the dominoes fall. Oh, he's going to be taken down by Jeremy. So that does make this a 2v2, but they have a setup here on B, including a nice little turret.
Smoke to make this a one-way. Oh, that was nice,
Jeremy's just going to go over the top here and run straight in onto the site. Going to tap this spike as well, and it's going to be all up to him. Not a lot of time here. Knows there's one guy in Boathouse, wants to clear out lightning fast first, sees the barrel, gets the 1.
This is a good round, man. This was a lot down to just Polvi, though, really.
And look for the
He
exit
hit a
kill.
lot
Might
of
be able
shots.
to take down BlazeKing. No, he's just on the run. So that will once again go to Global Esports, as BlazeKing does not get out, in fact.
Yeah, a little bit late. Had to make sure that he doesn't get picked off by Jeremy. But obviously we saw the cred situation earlier. I don't think G is going to mind too much. Having to reinvest. And Polvi, in stage 1, there was a similar round where he
the
goes in
Metro
alone
is kind
to
of
tree
stale.
and realizes he
Just
has
wait
to
for the
break the
update,
site
man.
open. Is an absolute
Like
menace. Does it again.
The duelist changes,
Something
gives
about
people
this
some
guy
options.
going all the way through tree. Feels a lot more fluid in his movement, in his aim as well. And now GE continuing to try to shut down the economy of Team Secret, who once again are relying on just 2 soul rifles.
It's not a great spot for them, but Polvi's continuing to put up the numbers. Just continuing to snipe them down. Brings out the Outlaw. He's looking for more. Will they try to push into this?
Yeah, they're going to go walk-in.
They're
going to go into this.
Covering his other angle as well, over by
Oh.
main. Oh, what in the world?
Okay.
Very nice long range.
Bro, that's
Bulldog
so
headshot.
crazy to take that.
Decisive here, he does read that someone would swing into him, but he does get taken out, so Reed doesn't do much. Turret's blocking his way. BlazeKing is going to push in onto the B site and open this one up for the team.
This should, all things considered, be a pretty smooth round, but you do have the 2 rifles still for Secret. There is a null command. I can't imagine you invest the ultimate
And
here.
they kind of need to start doing some damage as well to the econ. But they
Make
shouldn't
their
really
way
go
in.
for the
AB is
rounds, but they
just
should just try and lock them
hanging
in.
by a thread after that spray down.
Well, they're going for the round, though.
So Jeremy does have a nice angle here. 2G gets 1. Jeremy is in as well. And all of a sudden, this becomes a big problem. They know where Russ is. He's just going to put down a Cloudburst and try to get halfway at least. He's going to get the halfway. They get the kill, and another one goes to Jeremy. And Team Secret,
How have they lost this?
2v4. They take the site and the win.
So this retake
they have a guy on B main.
With the fact
they have
that
3
Secret
sight.
Approach the switch very early, right? So they're right at the doorsteps on their retake. Forces GE to have to take much more passive positions in the post plant. Lightning Fast still worried about a flank.
I don't even know what to think about that.
And then they're actually ahead of the pop flash.
Flash is nice.
Russ throws a flash to make it seem like they're going to try to delay them at switch, but Jeremy's already way ahead. The rest of the team all trying to get prepared for the anti, and none of them are watching each other's back.
Yeah, that was...
It got pretty hectic there.
That was not great.
Yeah, as you mentioned, the fact that they
a
were
little bit of
a
big win for Team Secret. The good news is for GE is they didn't get any gun upgrades. They only had 2 anyway going into that.
That was not the call.
Got a lot of ults into this round. They can full reset them, and these 2 wouldn't be able to buy.
Spot. They have 4 ultimates available. They're very close to a lockdown as well. So we get 3 for the side of GE, but definitely is going to take some momentum away from Global Esports, who were looking to run away with the beginning of this map, although Polvi still has the hot hands. Isn't even necessarily overheating. In he goes looking for more, but immediately going to be taken down by Envy.
Yeah, Envy manages to dodge it all as well.
That we were watching out for, but all things considered, I mean, the setup was there with the paranoia as well. The Huntress Fury.
Polvi was so sure that he went to short and didn't push forward.
Too quick, stays alive.
Still though, they get the sight.
Now Blaze King still on the lurk. The time.
They get the sight. They have no Omen for the Omen flash. No block over towards B main. Like it's wow.
Very crucial. And Team Secret once again, they're ahead of it. They're fast.
Bro, how they getting wrecked from doors so often.
Pick up a kill. Russ still hanging out.
Keep an eye on Blaze King. Should have a kill here.
Have to clear a lot of angles, but now Benkai's gonna go down. Down there in hell, it looks like Blaze King. Nice little spray down through the door. Gonna open this one up. It's him and Russ to try to get it. They try to clear it, but they can't take out the Odin. It's going to be up to Jeremy.
Damn, bro.
There's too much to deal with, including the turret.
This game? How are they the kills that are going down?
Blaze King making sure that he keeps up his movement after he plays
his turret. Good luck with the Odin over towards
nice
short
by
giant.
Jesse Vash to punish that animation where you still have to bring the gun
back. That's the reset.
Povey, good opening kill. Obviously, again, Envy just quick on the swivel after he gets paranoia. But Blaze King this time not making the same mistake.
Oh my God, Jesse, bro!
The previous round, where you're too late on the backup. As soon as you hear the retake,
yeah, we got people that can't buy, so we get double hero gun. You got knives as well for Jeremy.
Yeah,
gets
so
armor with
once
it.
Again, I was talking about
make sure he has enough for up next round.
Momentum going their way. GE immediately stumped them.
Dude, 4
and Team Secret are
4-2. It's a nice start
at this point in time. So looking pretty good for GE. I mean, from the attacker side, it is their map choice, but starting very early on in this one. Perhaps it was just it's getting the nerves out, you know, warming up a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, RRQ talked about it in their press conference as well after their match win earlier in the night, where they had to shake the rust off a little bit. You know, some of the comps still a little shaky. Now, of course, that squad also went through a roster shuffle, but GE, the Death touched on it. Been a while since they've stepped on the big stage. Had to sit and watch Master Shanghai from home. Now coming back into this situation, trying to make a run towards that potential champion soul spot.
Okay, insta clear a middle as well. Looks like they're gonna go and stack over towards B. It's just
now Blaze King has
are they even gonna get there in time?
So let's see how this one is going to go.
Jesse, only person on site at the moment.
Well, surely use one of them. Yeah, the null command's going to be used. Deny that Blade Storm. Do they clear
classic
Boathouse?
back of sight. Can he get one?
They're wary of it.
No.
After that, they will. They're going to take him down. Hold the spray.
And the KO ult was nice because the Knights just can't do anything.
Going to go through the whole clip. Oreo trying to sneak on in. He's going to be taken down to GE. No hope for him either.
Hey, they're looking good, man. 5 is a nice half. You would take 5 at the beginning. And now we have loads of opportunities to get more than 5. They're in a great spot.
Cleaner by the round for Global Esports. Everyone's starting to hit their shots as well. Polvi leading with 11. He talked about it, needed a bit of warm-up earlier on Sunset, but now helping lead the charge. Sometimes he's opening things up on his own, gets given a little freedom, and other times he's with a team, and there's that viewing party over in India cheering for GE.
That must have been a rough place to be for the first
map.
Than
to give back in their opening match of stage 2.
Absolutely.
And a nice
you can feel the energy. It's definitely gotten much higher from earlier in the night, I would assume, as there There is some big spots here, though.
Okay, they gotta respect this.
Darts thrown in. It's gonna.
There is a gap at the back. Gap at the back
now.
because they do it behind the box, so it can't get spammed. And
just
yeah, Jesse's just not expecting the dash over the top.
It's gonna be taken down.
So that's how they deal with this one, just out in his drone.
Too quick to try to cancel it out. All 5 members alive for Global Esports. They've got the Odin as well, and they're actually going to all stay in the site. You've got that turret watching your back, and B main should still be activated. Nano swarms to buy time. Paranoia as well. Jeremy's past it though with the operator.
Yeah, Jeremy with the operator in this round, giving them a hope in this one. But Russ in the corner. The Paranoia coming out, but Jeremy does pick up another one. Rush trades on a 2G. There's not a lot of time here. He sees the jiggle. That's a third one for Jeremy, and now a chance here. Blaze King is going to go down. It's 4 to the side of Jeremy as Envy gets Benkai at the same time.
How are they doing these retakes?
Team Secret going to take the round.
I'm not sure at what point the panic started to pile on for GE. You knew they had
it was a weird after plan. Really weird after plan. Double elbow.
I mean, the
like double lane,
kind of pins
one
Russ.
logs.
He's stuck right under the door. He still gets one. He holds close.
Like this was the guy that I guess was sighting.
Oh wow, that's
I mean they just got him before.
Well.
That's a great shot, bro.
But they make this choice to try to just combat it. They think they're gonna have the spam through the wall, and they get absolutely punished.
Both of the retakes on B have surprised me, to be honest. I'm not sure. GE, I mean, GE have got to look back at them.
To the side of Team Secret. I mean, that was not really supposed to be theirs. It was a very nice setup to the side of Global Esports, and as long as 4 people don't get operated down, you're in a pretty good spot. Oh, Polvi! Oh, that's it's going to be spotted and headshotted.
What is going on, man? These are some crazy rounds.
And you know that Jet has to
Holy, he's actually
just...
He's doubled his kills in 2 rounds, right? And I mean, he's already on 6.
Getting back online with the operator, something we kept focusing on in stage 1, and he's proven it already tons of times. And here to remind us that he is holding on to that main duelist spot here in Team Secret.
Yeah, it's able to get that operator, and immediately the rounds begin to look a bit different. They are able to play very well around Jeremy, just going and killing them.
Okay.
So they're going to put a smoke down on top of this one.
Covers the edge of the alarm ball. No one's actually spotted it. Not sure anyone's heard it. No one's heard it. Okay, someone may have heard it because that is the most insane timing. It's some nice shots as well. Jeremy, 7 kills in 2 rounds.
They had the surround on them. They had a pretty good read. They were coming down
while
there.
Oreo picks up the op for him because
he's just going to be able to hold on to that operator as well.
He can do anything close to that every round. It's incredible.
With this weapon, and it just feels like they're not really able to handle it right now as he gets a kill here in mid.
Insta puts the Oreo out there.
Jeremy, they're just all down on his sights.
Insta sprays the Oreo on the wall.
You can tell that he's feeling it with that operator, constantly going back for the peaks, knowing
how is there an Oreo
that his teammates
spray
will
in the
be there
game?
to pick up the trades. As he now tops the entire server with 14 kills. Colby still looking good with the 12. Meanwhile, we talked about how Russ and Lightning Fast, these guys were carrying the bulk of the kills in stage 1. A little bit quiet here on Ascent for Global Esports.
Such a random thing to have in there.
For now, as
okay, so they go for that looks dumb here, but I mean this is like just a normal set strat where you make it look like an A rush and everyone focuses over towards A and then you walk up short.
Potentially delay this push, but now some vision given in the Odin.
We call that we normally call that a BBO and EME.
And playing with the Odin on this map.
Yeah, and the spike still doesn't make it through once again, right? Global
pressure over towards A, everyone focuses on A, walk up short, and do an early dash.
Line of attack, and I don't think that's a bad thing, but the first line of attack has to go in, not only get kills, but basically clear every single util before the rest of the team is willing to enter
go
for the plan. Using the Hunter's Fury to try to create more space. They heard a tag, but that's just the bait and switch. It's 2GE.
3v5.
Ready for the pinch. Outside of A short.
Jeremy, he's getting
guys, don't be giving me a 3v5 Sova
Team Secret as they are right back on the board. It was looking rough for them. I mean, Global Esports started off this map.
You're 5-5. You're doing so fine. You don't need to do a 3v5 Sova.
Very big wins, I could say, for Team Secret.
Yeah, I mean, right back into the swing of things. A Pulsar flawless for them to really make them forget the first couple rounds. Now, I'm curious if GE will use a timeout. Okay, they will. right on
Yeah,
time.
I mean, I'm
I was
going
going to
timeout
say,
after that.
it
Relax
almost seems like
yourselves,
you have
just
5 rounds.
just try and
it's
win
not
one
bad
round.
for the half, right? We're on attack. So maybe we just let it pass, but perhaps they say, no, I think we can make this a better half for ourselves, and also perhaps not liking what you're hearing in the comms as well. Multiple reasons that you could be calling a timeout. So Global Esports, spinning big time, is sharing their findings with the players on stage.
Yeah, good to take some time, just calm down, say, hey, you guys have done well so far. You have 5 rounds already. You're in a good spot. Keep the confidence up. You guys are warmed up now. You are outplaying them. Just continue with what you were doing. And obviously, then get into some deeper strategy discussion before getting into this one. Only 2 rounds
Surprised with a wild Oreo pick.
First
I mean,
half
he looks good, man. I know he's not fragging out heavy, but I'm still impressed with him.
What the default setup is here for.
I'm surprised they changed their team so much during a split.
Now, obviously, they know the operator.
They kind of did the opposite to EMEA. Like, I would have liked a few teams in EMEA to maybe mix it up, especially the teams that are like
will be figuring out where
can't qualify the playoffs.
Deciding what the next move is. A lot
they
of
went
times,
really bold. Team Secret changed a lot.
If you're gonna take over the operator, you're gonna have to clear out mid first, no matter which site it is.
Yeah. Okay, gonna check a bunch of angles there right inside the doorway. The arch. And now it's Jesse's turn to send that in. As we know, Jeremy's over here looking at B main as, Blaze King. Careful now.
I want to say that if he's going to peek, okay, he's not. But if he's going to peek, it almost seemed like he was going to peek after the execute happened over on A to try to catch someone on the rotate, because I can't imagine that you're relying on Blaze King to make something happen on his own against. Oh my gosh, he does it! What?
I mean, Jeremy just on scope,
that's one
right,
way
as
to
well.
deal with the operator. Just go kill him. Yeah, just peek him and headshot him real quick, and the job's done.
Wow.
Okay.
Why not get more?
Yeah, might as well.
What I mean, that's a hero round, straight up. Hovey, don't do it.
You've only got one left.
Yeah, just wait for your team. You're all
What's the
good.
choice here? Wait for his teammates.
Lovely.
30 seconds left.
Fast, gonna get that
Okay,
job.
it was a nice timeout because this, I mean, not that the timeout was just bro, Blaze King, just go kill everyone. But it was nice to actually see him play together.
The operator, are you?
Now, I said it before, I mean, there's only 2 rounds left.
Doesn't matter. They don't, actually, there's no point in hunting
here.
here.
For the final round,
who should be hunting? Maybe Ross.
Potentially
Ross can go die.
For the side of Global Esports.
Blaze King could be alright. Getting a death as well. Post result.
So sending the jet in, I'm fine with that. One other person, I'm fine with that. You know, Blaze
doesn't really
King
matter
gets
about the op though. So much money here. Wait, they get out the attack op?
It's not like you're denying that operator from coming out in the last round of the half.
Could have just let him have it. One guy in the middle there has 9,000 creds. I mean, just swings,
relax
just barely
yourselves.
past the crosshair
He's
and
in
hits
for
the
his
one
ult.
tap, and then lines up a couple more.
Huh? It's just another day in the office for Blaze King.
Yeah. It's like, what? Me? I'm just playing the game. So, very even map at this point still. It does feel very good for Global Esports. Their map pick, you know. They're doing very well
drone
on the
above.
side. Jeremy wants to get aggressive, but Polvy says,
wait, Jeremy's been annihilated 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah, that's why they wanted to hunt it down, bringing that operator for themselves. And Polvy getting the right read, right? You see that the drone is getting picked off from further behind with a rifle. Usually that's a sign of the operator being planted somewhere nearby. Gets the pre-fire, turret spots Envy. He's in a little bit of trouble.
Oh, nice try from Wild Oreo. I mean, he gets the one, but trying to just use that distraction. And now, big push through B main. They're making their way in. Jesse Vash is alone.
The nice one flashing 2G though.
See when he wants to go for the peek as they are pushing through the spawn here. 2G does go down. Polvy with 3 kills.
But nobody on site just yet. They don't know where the remaining 2 members are. Are they on site? Are they coming in for backup? What's the choice here? Jesse Vash holding close. He can't get the spray onto either of them.
Yeah, it looked like one of those awkward draws. Look at the HPs. Dude, look at the HPs. This is very doable.
It is still a kill to Envy.
You would imagine Envy gets spammed,
Coming down. And in a pretty good spot. He's going to give away his position as well. Gonna try to delay the plant.
Oh
yeah,
my!
It's not quite gonna happen.
Imagine that didn't go in like that. It was a lovely nade.
Yeah, he does get taken out.
Yeah, this one got close in the end.
Things are getting a little spicy there
Seven's
in
a
the end,
legit
but still,
half, man.
A round win to Global Esports.
Yeah, both of them were pretty low on Global, so I was a little concerned when that fragment went out.
Ardis, hello.
Good move
How we doing? 25 months.
Thank
Thank you so much for the tier 1.
Ardis,
Ardis, you streaming again today? What's going on?
Global Esports leading 7-5
Thank you streaming so much.
on their attacking half. Remember the stat that the desk showed us before the map started. Team Secret, absolute dominant defense.
3 days off. Ardis, I've got you down for pick'ems. Winning both games. You're taking 3 days off.
You see it right there. They've only played Ascent that one time this year, and it has not looked convincing in this upcoming half.
It has not, no.
Track starts today. Okay.
Like we said
maybe
before,
throw
you
like
know,
an extra
maybe
VOD reviewer
sunset
in there or something, man.
let's
3
say,
days?
Global Esports didn't have a lot of
You
success
gotta
on. They
allow
should've
it?
put a lot of
Okay,
time
okay.
in to try to
Travel
show that
day?
up, 'cause you're gonna have to
Alright,
play it at some point. I would assume that Team Secret in a similar vein,
Maybe
let's say,
put like
hey,
an
our
extra
attacker
game
side
of prac in
does
there or
not seem
something.
to be that clean on this map. So let's try to figure that out and put some extra time into scrimming it, into practicing it. Always starts
This
off
Kaya,
with
thank you so much for the
sniper
5 months.
duel
Thank you.
win, and picks up 3 kills on that round to give them the lead.
All Navi are top 500. Getting hinged shots on match day, you don't know? Okay, that's good. That's a good sign
great
at least.
shot. We've seen plenty of those reactions from Povia whenever he has a scope. But now on the pistol round, all goes for GE. It's going to be a 4-man stack. Reading, trying to get ahead of the tendencies of Team Secret on their pistols off of that one map we've seen so far here in Pacific. They won't
Did I watch Ardis as I rated? Yeah, of course, dude. I'm an Ardis watcher, man. Don't worry about me. If I'm not raiding Ardis, I'm watching Ardis.
Into the site to start the fight.
We do have Benkai trying to
If there
push
wasn't
out
games on, I'd
towards
turn off my
Catwalk.
stream and watch him.
In the smoke for now. Push comes through mid. Benkai's waiting for it, but will he be spotted?
The lovely flash on top of this.
Quick one. If he does get the kill, but in mid, this is going the way of Team Secret as well, as they do push in. Blaze King in market. He is going to be isolated and taken down. Team Secret in a fantastic
Here we
spot
go.
now to take down this pistol 4v2.
Honestly, backside both.
Yeah, GE,
they were only thinking maybe one's here. God, they thought no one's here.
The spike gets dropped. That's 2 kills. Now Lightning Fast all alone. He needs to try to dwindle the numbers.
3 bullets.
He's not quite able
3
to get
bullets.
much damage.
1
So
bullet.
now he's
Can't
gonna
do it.
chip away at Envy. He's doing a little dance around Boathouse, but he's not quite able to make it happen. Making things very entertaining, though. Envy will pick up a kill.
There's a nice try.
Yeah, does his best. Tries to
course,
force him to
Ardis,
spread
of course,
out
of
again.
course.
When
You become full content and you got the big boy raids.
A little bit of that chaos
I'll be
coming
waiting.
through on your screens. And Envy actually, I mean, both of them kind of using, both teams I should say, using baits and switches on both sides. Obviously mid, the pop flash coming out ahead from Russ, that was a good move, but Envy waiting for the pinch. So the reads, the prep, the ante coming in across the board.
So we got to remember that this is a
Team
double
Secret.
pistol on this map. 1-1 for the first map. Double
Down
pistol
to
here.
wherever they can, maximizing that full armor as well.
Yeah. 2G just gonna stay.
The
on
mods
ghost for
when
himself,
Ardis raids
but
with 20k
set
viewers.
that
That's
up.
actually true.
And let's see how they
That's
do attack
actually
this. For
true,
now, they're
man.
just gonna play it very slow. They're just gonna wait and see if anybody on the side of Global Esports. will push
Honestly,
out. As we know, there is a big
The mod,
stack
if
over towards
Ardis
the
ever
site.
raids with anything over
3 members just looking right through the
anything
door,
over 5k, you guys
waiting,
can just
praying
accept
that
it,
they push
man.
into them.
So as
Either
soon as
insta put it to
there's
sub
any
modes
util
or
use
just
on aiming,
walk away
if
from your
ever,
PC.
that pop
Would
flash
just
comes out
accept
from
it.
Russ, and there's 3 people peeking. A bit of a mistiming there from Secret. Yeah, so they heard it, so they want to go for the reclear, and
Unhinged
that should give
streamer,
a bit of an
unhinged
inkling to
viewers,
Secret
pretty much.
that there's a reclear in A main. They're waiting for the rotate to happen. Secret wants to make sure that they pounce on Global Esports wherever they're weakest.
Oh, there's so many guys there in
nice one.
3.
Do they
And Jeremy,
know?
oh, they're not quite going to clear
Whoa.
up, but eventually Oreo comes in. I was worried because we were
3
watching
headshots.
from the sights of Jeremy, but either way, it is going to be Oreo picking up looking for the ace.
30 seconds left.
Quite know that Russ is right there in the smoke.
Now, nobody's planning the spike. You do still want to get whatever you can here if you're a Secret. All of them trying to go on the hunt, but I think you're okay to leave this. Okay, they're going to get, they actually want to get the lockdown as soon as possible, getting him the guaranteed point.
Alright,
with
they're
the
allowed
spike
a
plant.
def. They got a def.
And if
Let's
they
see
didn't
what they're going to be
find
buying
their
on this
opponent,
one.
he might have
Wild
gone on the hunt
Oreo
as
with
well
the with the eco kills, pretty close to his ult. I kind of want to see a replay.
You might expect
In theory, on the
Esports to
minimap,
take the
it's
next
impressive.
round, but we'll see how that one does go. Paranoia comes through, and they just peek in, and with
Oh.
the firepower, just able to line it
Wait,
up.
the
Wild
first
Oreo
two is sick.
looking as good as ever.
2G there with the cover. Only 2 points away from his lockdown. So Secret poised to try to make something happen. And Polvi now
Instant reaction, double one tap.
with half armor. Now, there's not much, you know, in the weaker sense of armor on the side of Secret.
Ah,
Not sure if this is just a bit of a misread
Dilla,
on the
bro.
econ, or if he just wants to make sure he can
Thank you
save
so
up
much,
for an
Aldis.
off as
Thank
soon
you,
as
thank you.
possible.
Chat, you know what to do. The Slug
We do have
Oiler.
the drone herd
He's here.
in there, and all that's gonna give
Thank you
some
so
nice
much,
vision.
Aldis. Thank you for the
Does a
10
bit of
gifted, bro.
damage
Thank
to
you
a
so
couple of
much,
those
man.
members. Wild Oreo down to 59 health after
If you
that
got gifted,
spray.
make sure you say thank you to him as well. Thank you for doing that, Aldis.
Still got the alarm bot
Damn,
in as
bro.
well.
The
So
Navi
Global
salary.
Esports,
That's
they
crazy.
should look to re-clear B main. There comes the drone. Right, you've already kind of traded util. You want to see is Secret poised
Big
for
love,
anything
man.
on this
Thank you
side.
so
But
much, bro.
Secret, they haven't actually
Thank you so
left
much.
this part of the map. So they'll wait for the
Appreciate
drone
you a lot,
to
man.
come out. They'll trade it out.
Odily as well, getting involved with the
Now
Prime.
regain
Thank you so much for
control
the 3
again.
months.
So a lot of
The
back and
NRG
forth,
money,
pushing
that's
and
actually
pulling. The only
true. The
difference this
NRG
time is
money's
Global
still
Esports, They don't
lasting.
gain control of A main once they've given up the
Got a
B
good
site,
amount
so
of years.
they are looking basically being
That's true.
forced into playing a bit of a retake no matter which side it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Did see the one guy suppress the tree, and now the push does come through. In through
Okay,
mid, the alarm bot
full retake.
going off. Blaze King just trying to spam through, see if he can tag anyone.
Oh, bro, that's going to be a hard
Spike's
retake.
Still not through yet, just trying to clear out, make sure that that B site is empty.
They at least get a little
As we
bit of
know,
chip
it
damage,
is,
so we're
and
starting to
Team
get some
Secret should
people
be
that
able
will
to
get
this
one
plan
shot
down.
from this Outlaw.
Let's see what this retake looks like for the side of Global Esports.
Pop flash with the alarm bot.
Yeah,
Notifies
and
him the
Ross
door
takes
has
the
been
Outlaw,
closed.
Polvi switches so that he can dash in. Still has his dash.
Ooh, Jeremy kind of in an awkward
Dash should
spot.
be
He is
checking
gonna be
this.
taken down by
Polvi
the
should be
Odin.
jumping out and checking
As
this.
now the fragment going to be
Yeah,
forcing
perfect.
them out.
Oh my God,
It's going to be
what a shock.
Benkai to go down to it. Or to take down
Whoa.
Wild Oreo with the shock dart, and now pushing on through. But 2G holding his ground. It's not going to be good
That was
enough.
a nice
as
retake,
Jesse goes
bro. The
down
fair
at
play.
the
That
same time.
was
3
cool.
members remain
Good
for
util.
Global
Polvi did
Esports.
great.
Yeah,
Nice
he
shot over towards
should
lane.
be
Good
able
dash
to
as well.
upgrade. Yeah, from that Outlaw to another rifle, you still keep the value weapon of the Odin. It's not bad. You lose a lot of armor still. You will have to reinvest.
Should be
in the
okay
next
with
round,
2 on the bonus.
But you're getting the round win. You've still got 3 members alive, and you keep the Odin. That's a big one. And we're starting to see a lot better team play here from Global Esports, right? Breaking the door open and then still having a double swing ready. Things like that. Yeah, makes a huge difference in the trades.
He's having a great time. Seems to be enjoying the situation. Global Esports probably feeling much better after, you know, making Sunset close and then now moving into this map where they feel very comfortable and are looking quite strong.
Okay, big buy rounds, especially when we look at the
Spam
people that can't buy
wall from
next.
Benkai. Jeremy looking for the
Got
peak, and
two.
it is going to be Jeremy who does take down
Dude,
2. Polvi
okay.
able to take down the first guy who swung, but not Jeremy. And now an opportunity for them to make it in onto A, but the door open here, and Russ is going to hit that headshot. Pop flash comes out, and Envy just barely going to win that trade.
Yeah, the flash goes a little deep as well, so Envy.
Uh-oh.
A little bit of time. Okay, he's going to stay alive to be able to go for the anti-flash. Shock darts to try to finish off the kill. Benkai knows he got a tag onto that KO. They can't quite finish off the target. 2-man retake. GE, they've got creds. They need to go for this if they want to try to continue a snowball here.
Yeah, they gotta go for it,
They
really.
definitely do. Blaze King and Tree. All the
A great
box comes
flash.
out. He's going to clear it out. Some good information that Blaze King is still, in fact, over there. Benkai going to go alone. Not going to get much value. Gets taken out by Jesse Vash's Odin in the Sova v Sova battle. Blaze King gets 1. There's a very low health
Envy's
Envy
pretty
here on the
low.
site as well.
Ooh,
Jesse
that was a
just
nice
barely
try.
gonna hit that headshot
That
onto
was a
Blaze
nice
King.
try.
If Blaze King hit that
Yeah, Jeremy just
quick
did great.
one
The draws
onto
over towards
Jesse,
A main
could've
kind
seen
of
a
decided
crazy
it.
clutch from him.
Oh, absolutely. Just because Envy down to 5 HP at the end of that round. So surely Blaze King, if he gets a kill, he's just going to swivel and hold the spray, knowing that the call comes through. But
Whoa.
Jeremy, wow.
Oh, wow, man.
That's a transfer if I've ever seen one.
Beast. Nice one.
Just a quiet
Bro,
little nice one
neat.
there.
Like,
for
both of
Jeremy.
them played
He does have some
anti-flash,
crazy
basically.
Plays. I mean, we've seen it even last year, going all the way back to 2023.
Absolutely. Over here once again. He's got a Marshall just trying to tap the head of anyone who wants to peek. And they did peek, but no head taps this time.
And now, knowing that the Marshall is there, Team Secret going to adjust things just a tad bit, right? Yeah, not going for any dry peeks alone at long range, sticking as a double team, making sure that, okay, we don't want to give away that nasty kill over to the Marshall, suddenly dwindle our numbers and not get control of the map. It's a step-by-step approach by Secret. You know, smoke in mid, start to creep up all the way up to the line of scrimmage across.
Like this double stack over towards A main though.
Over, and this time, GE, their reaction is to dig deep back into wine, right? Things like A main where you can say, okay, well, if it comes A, we still have, you know, 2 ways of attack. If it's going to go to B, we still can go for a quick wraparound on the flank. You've got some options.
Wild Oreo just poking in, making a lot of noise, putting his alarm bot down, trying to force people to watch him, to look at him. Wild Oreo did get the kill over at B, but now the push is coming through tree.
Oh no, he messed up heavy after it.
As meanwhile, Russ and Lightning Fast.
Yeah, though, the double body shot though.
Action.
And it came into play here.
Making things interesting. Envy gonna have to shut this down. As he is here on the site, but it is 2v3 for them. I mean, they have the firepower advantage.
Oh my god, he gets tagged as well.
Coming out from the side of Global Esports, a chance for them.
10 seconds, they got a plant.
Now is Envy.
Bro, they can't win this, surely. No way.
Shots now from Wild Oreo, though, and Benkai, oh, he cannot punish Envy on 1 health.
Standing ahead.
Gee, they were so close. But Envy just never has to peek. Wild Oreo needs to get that first contact.
No
Envy
way, dude. Benkai had to go from heaven, surely, when they were planting. I think they were so worried that I mean, they were just so worried that they were fake planting and that they were all going to die from elimination.
14 kills, 6 away from that guess and gain, yeah.
Dude, there's so many rounds right now where if you paused it,
I said, like, as long as it goes to a lot of rounds,
you would be like, you have to win this round. There's 3 of them. There's actually 3 of them on this map. That if you screenshot it, maybe 5 seconds before the B retake, or at least like this round here on A, I would say G should be winning that pretty heavy percentage.
Oreo, and he just lines them both up.
Yeah, Oreo's been an absolute menace. Even in their first match against Bleed, whenever he has to go through one of these, 1v2 situations, he's very, very quick. And he's very patient. We see this with a lot of these younger players.
Compilation part 2 of the cast, bro. It's just a whole YouTube clip from just this one game.
Team executes the comms, things like that. That they feel
I think I've cast G 3 times in this map.
Well, some funny business over there. And
but those rounds have been mental.
Envy looking to poke in here, but Lightning Fast just lines up too.
Yeah, tunnel vision.
Jeremy.
Yeah, tried to go for the chase a little bit too early on the trigger.
Not quite it. Lightning Fast, man. That is it. As now 2GE, okay, trying to make things interesting himself. 1v3 now. Picks up the 2. Does not have the spike. And he's going to spot Blaze King's shoulder, but it doesn't matter. Global Esports going to tide things up.
GE
once
look
again.
way better on this map so far.
Kill,
like, I feel like Team Secret have won double pistol, 2 miracle retakes on B, if I'm honest, where GE misplayed it. This A round as well. Like, I can't believe this is 9-9.
And I imagine, with the way that the previous couple rounds have gone, it's got to be in consideration for Secret to try to go for a fast attack with these ultimates.
One tap, guys. One tap, one tap.
Maybe onto that B side, something that they haven't done too much of, but for now, it's going to be that same 2-3 default. Trying to see what the reaction is from Global.
Yeah. Let's see what the reaction is after all. Polvi here.
Weird that so most teams would do like a protocol, right? Of knife hits, then you flash to save your flash.
Just playing
These guys just normal flash,
gonna pick up the orb here,
and then save their knife.
Russ
is it because some of the ults? I'm not sure.
His head out of tree.
They've been doing it the whole attack, really.
Back away for now.
Yeah, the information game is pretty strong up until that smoke came out for Global Esports. You still have that alarm bot in mid as well. Hopefully Blaze King able to stay hidden, but now they hear it. They hear that it's an Odin as well. So you know the Silva's holding for any sort of B push. That's going to convince Secret that they want to send the spike over to A.
They've got a alarm bot up over towards middle. Are getting early-ish info on B, so they can 3-pass and stack on A.
See if he gets utilized at some point here. There's the Hunter's Fury as they use the Hell Command as well. But Colby gonna lock down Jeremy.
Yeah, that was a straight up util dump. So overall,
so they're gonna get a couple of picks here. Some Hunter's Fury action once again, but they're just gonna back
they're running
after
back.
that play.
Yeah, Wild Oreo trying to buy the attention, make sure that he's here to support 2G, who has TP'd across with his ultimate. Benkai holding it.
No way.
It's not going to be good enough as he still goes for the run and gun with the stinger.
He's still alive.
3 HP.
3 HP, come on. And he got a stinger kill.
Can the Odin really not get that angle?
He's
No way. No way. Okay, now he's dead.
Oh, but now they're trapped.
Yeah, that's...
Whoa.
Oh, no, he's able to get it out. And Jesse
No
gets
way
one.
gets the
He
last
picks up
kill.
another kill. How does he...
That's
the
incredible.
value out of that
I actually don't think I've
round.
ever
Like
seen
squeezing
anything
juice from
close
an
to
orange.
that. He should have been dead ages ago.
I don't know how. I don't know where that fragment went. It had to have missed or something, or maybe he
I
booked
think
with
it
his
hit
head.
and he just got out of there.
This is some level of miracles back to back to back for Wild Oreo.
That was incredible. I would watch his POV again
that
the whole
kill will
time.
give it to him, but yeah, they just move out of it
Dead.
in time.
The volley was good.
And he knows exactly what happened just now. He shouldn't be alive there. And after a round like that, Global Esports, they want to cool things off. They want to regroup. Make sure that Wild Oreo is someone that they need to start keeping tabs on. I mean, no matter the weapon he has, whether it's a stinger or a vandal, it doesn't matter.
He said, "How did I live that?" Oh, really?
Getting value on these
I mean,
lures.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
That was mental.
Finds a way, it feels like.
That was
It's so
insane.
difficult to deal with players like that. He's just very consistently getting value in many, many different spots. Sometimes he's picking up 3Ks, sometimes just in the corner, and you just can't kill him, as we saw there. So, second timeout here for the side of Global Esports. Still none taken by Team Secret from what I can remember. And
Use hand warm as a coach? Yeah, I did.
Map, but
First of all, Iceland was pretty cold. Second of all,
from the attacker's
I fidget, man.
Well, you
gotta be
still
holding
got
something.
one more chance with the
I'm a
operator.
fidgeter.
Global Esports are going to buy up, but after this one,
Okay, well, this was
the
just a
funds
giant
will
round,
run
though, if you look at all the
dry, and
ults
they
that
won't
he
have
used.
too many chances, as that means Team Secret will go up to 11.
Berlin was
Now
cold? Yeah, it
this
actually
is
was cold
where,
as well,
despite
snowing.
not having all the ultimates they would like, Team Secret, they are now stacked up.
But it wasn't that cold in the venue, to be fair.
One push matter. Oh, lightning fast. Oh boy, you are playing with fire. This is a little too close.
Guys, not like this, surely.
Okay,
The fact he only gets one, that's giant.
To push through and make sure they eliminate
Smoke for
that
smokes,
judge as
though.
soon as they possibly can. Fragment going to be thrown down. And Jeremy's sticking around, though. He's
Big
going to
Joe
make his
for
way into
Polvy.
Cloudburst, and now Russ is going to be pushed back here. Polvy
Giant
gets
kill.
a huge kill. Looking for a bit more going into tree to support his bro. But here comes Team Secret, able to get that lockdown down on the site.
Yeah, that's a big
Okay, we
lockdown
used
from
double.
both sides, but
No
look at
plant
Jesse
on this
Vash
one.
on the map.
They
He's
got
already
nothing
on the
to
move,
stop the...
trying to go for the flank nice and early. Woo.
Ah, man, look at the
Oh, boy.
HPs.
Wow, some detains on both
Oops.
sides. Russ, he's got a call for help, but no one is there
Okay.
to help him.
Jesse has to
Vash
own
clears
this
out tree
round.
again. Team Secret just might have one more
Because
opening
everyone
to get
is
into
so
the site.
low HP.
They may just. But 3 very healthy members here on the side of Global Esports.
Got a recon.
30 seconds
Let's see how this is going to look. They're going to peek on through as a team. Blaze King left behind the box. Will they check in? The rest of the team
it's a big
comes in.
HP
Jeremy
gun.
does get one, but Blaze King is here on the site. Wild Oreo, though,
Not again.
makes it a 1v1. Oh, jumping around is Benkai. And it's just going to come down to... He's getting in there and he
way.
picks up the headshot. Wild
Benkai, not
Oreo,
again, the
he does it
drone.
again.
Drone,
Again.
bro.
Again, it's against Benkai. Again, it's Benkai using the
Drone.
drone.
Bro,
too
Wild
close to
Oreo is a
wall.
mentalist.
Thinks
I know
he's
his
safe because
kid's
he's up in
crazy
heaven, but
good.
Wild Oreo, what
His
a
instant
decision in that
decision-making
split
to do
second
this was
quickly
sick
jump
as
in the
well,
box
though.
Just enough to get the headshot.
Player standing. One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Look at him.
Benkai
As
has
soon
to
as he
be
hears
kicking
the
himself
drone.
for this move right here.
Just like, sure, man.
Oh,
Just doesn't imagine.
Hey,
that
he's
he
actually
would-
a beast,
he would
bro.
dare
I'm
to
impressed
run
with him.
across onto the box. Not many players would.
yeah. That's why. I mean, this player is just playing against the grain, the flow of the game.
God, it forces him
sometimes,
down
what
to
you
an
would
eco.
expect.
God, GE have some
And
devastating
he
rounds
is
in
just
this map.
able to
The
punish
VOD review
in a
for
big
this
way.
map would take about
I mean,
3 hours.
That's a close round.
Going
you know,
through
what if-
everything
what
that
if
went
Global
wrong.
Esports wins that, then it's 10-10. It's anybody's game. Maybe we get into overtimes, but 11-9. And not much firepower here for Global Esports. It's going to be pretty rough for them, I'd say, in this position.
Yeah, that timeout, it was one where they needed to get the win. Polvy's been good with the op, but the Marshall not as hot. And already this round starting to seem to slip away from them, and potentially with it, the entire match.
Yeah, they have made it very close as Benkai, okay, some damage put in, but immediately just going to be headshot down by the Oreo himself from the Wild. Oh, nice little angle.
Wild Oreo,
Jeremy,
it's such a
take down
stupid name,
as
man.
well. And he's just waiting. He's waiting for people to push into him, seemingly knowing, and yeah, lightning fast will actually be able to take him down with that Sheriff. So the rest of the team will have to push on in, but not before 2GE picks up another kill.
Yeah, 2G denies that rifle pickup as well, so that's a big one, because with a rifle, maybe there was some hope for an
Can't believe
attempt,
they
but
managed to get it to
now
this.
at
Okay,
match point
3.
For Team Secret. No more timeouts for Global Esports. Just the 5 players on stage to try to figure out how they can pull this rabbit out of the hat. Oh, man, what is...
Yeah, I mean, he is wild.
Players
Yeah, he's
just
not
have
wrong.
that read
Yeah, I
there.
like that he's embraced it,
I
though.
know
The fact that he
exactly
somehow
what
found the
speed.
Oreo spray in
They don't
Valorant,
think
that's
it, they just have
crazy.
that instinct,
Probably
right?
got,
And
he's probably the only one that
it's
uses the
incredible
Oreo
to watch
spray.
sometimes.
Well, this is a setup. I mean, this is one heck of a trap setup here from Jeremy. If that operator tries to push out of B main, he's there to punish it.
Yeah.
Free ads, yeah, it's actually a banging ad.
So as we can see, this Polvy towards tree, Russ is going to already take a bunch of damage. 2GE.
What's the Oreo spray, bro?
Taking him down.
When he look at this guy if he gets a kill, he sprays it
Very
sometimes.
safe 2-on-2 default
No
here
joke,
from
it's an
Global
Oreo.
Esports as well, right? No aggressive space taken, but just contending for main control across both A and B. And then a very aggressive operator angle here on A short.
Let's see it, Polvy. Is he? Oh, okay, he's going to see something, and it's a drone, as you mentioned. He has to back out. And we got Wild Oreo in mid once again.
Oh no.
Looking to create some havoc. Oh, 2G just
Yeah, I
peeking
kind
in
of just read
onto
it
A,
well.
able to get a
Maybe
free
they knew
kill
the
here,
rotate of the
essentially.
op.
Polvy is on the back. And oh, the peek outs from
They're
Impy
so
are just
sure that the op is
perfectly
heaven here.
avoiding Polvy's crosshair here,
Shot.
but Polvy is going to be able to finally get that kill onto Inby just barely.
Yeah, nice and patient from Polvy. Doesn't get baited by the jiggle, but the fact of the matter is you've lost mid control. So now on the B side, Benkai and Blaze King, they
When does
have to
Benkai
make
get his
sure that
recon
they're
back?
getting
That's the
kills
question.
right before
Oh
the
man,
entry
15
happens. Blaze
seconds.
King
He's
needs
got to
to do
get
some
at
damage
least
out of
one.
the smoke. Benkai
Ooh.
all alone, but he's crispy.
Jesus.
Redeems himself in the previous
Some
round,
sick
gets 2 headshots
shots,
in a row.
dude.
Yeah, sometimes
was
you just need
fast.
Benkai. And oh, gonna trade a couple back there. Polvy will be
Oh,
going
not
down,
this
but
guy.
now Russ up against
Yeah,
Oreo.
leg it, Russ,
Oreo
man.
has been so clutch,
Get
but
out of there.
does not matter.
He's gonna
Not enough
one-shot
time.
you.
And so it is just
Okay,
going to be
3 down to
round
2.
going the way of Global Esports.
One of my
I'm
worst
gonna
twos, but we'll leave
assume
it.
that Polvy wasn't quite sure if there was enough time for the spike plant, and obviously you don't want to take that risk and then suddenly have to go into a 1v2 that Wild Oreo has been winning a lot of.
Oh, did you
in
see the
this
Oreo
match.
spray?
So he goes in, sacrifices himself.
Yeah, it's crazy,
Ideally,
right?
obviously wanted to get the kill, but the operator saved over. Rifles still bought up by Global Esports. They've still got 2 big mountains to climb, because after this round, even if they win it, the lockdown comes online for Wild Oreo. And look at this. No sprint. Audio cut by Team Secret.
Wow.
It's
ready
such
to
a good
pounce
call. How is A side
right
just
as
fully
execute
empty?
happens.
Yeah, stirring down some smokes and running onto the site. And here they go. Decisive gonna get in. He has the spike.
Oh man.
Could plant it immediately if he'd like, and yes, he will.
No
Gonna get that
backup
one
gun
down.
for
It's just gonna
Jeremy.
be a straight up 5v5 retake. The blades not quite going to connect. Paranoia coming in, and Russ up top gets flashed a little bit. As Benkai takes down one, so does Russ. But now these classic shots not hitting. But we do have Wild Oreo again.
He's so
is able
good.
to put 3 together.
He's just been insane,
Blaze
bro.
King
Even his
now,
turret's getting
1v2.
involved.
Wild Oreo hears him. They know for sure his position. The crossfire's there, and it's going to be
Wild
Inby to
Oreo,
clean it
bro.
up.
Wild
Team Secret
Oreo. Oh my
will be
god.
able to close out a 2-0 match.
Guy's
Getting their
actually
wins to
guy's
start
actually a
off
talent.
stage 2,
Fair play.
continuing to be in excellent position to not only make playoffs,
Chat,
but
this
try
VOD
to make
review
a
for
run
GE is going to be a
champion
painful one.
soul. Wow.